What is up, hookers? Welcome back to my middle part. And today we are going to do a get ready with me tutorial on my day-to-day look. My sister's over here.
Hold up, bitches.
Her hair is fucked up because I did that. So yeah, let's just get started. So what I do is I get some kind of serum, okay? This one is called Tea Time Black Tea Anti-Aging Serum. I'm gonna twist that and pump it on my hands like so. Then you're gonna rub it together. Ooh, really get it in there, bitch. Really get it in there. Get that skin moist. And you can get it moist other ways, but that's my way. Then what I'll do is I take another serum. This is my e.l.f. Antioxidant Booster Drops, and I will place that under my eyeballs because we're starting to get wrinkly. So a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here.
You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes.
And rub it in. I focus everything on the eye area because Mama's got crow's feet. And I'm not talking about my feet. Then, what I will do, Miss Thing, is take my jade roller and roll this bitch. Ooh, get those wrinkles and buff that motherfucker out. Roll this like some Philly dough, okay? Wrinkles, we don't know her. We wanna bon appetit this meat, okay? Get that skin nice and ready. And we will just go ahead and roll it up on the forehead, buff those little wrinkly poos out. Now, I am very concerned about my eye wrinkles. So, next, I will go in with some Pond's anti-wrinkle cream. And we'll put that under the eye and under the eye. This shit literally has lasted me 3 months. Don't know why I did that weird mouth thing, but there you go. Then I'll take any excess off my fingers. Ooh, hello. And put it on my forehead. Or head, whatever. Like so. And then my skin is nice and moist. And then usually I'll just let that soak in for a little bit, kind of dry. And then I will go in with my primer. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. Little goes a long way. I take a dab. Ooh, that's a little more than I wanted onto my finger. I'm gonna take that under the eyes and really just go in. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. This really just helps with creasing. It also gives your skin a nice little glow. This is actually more than I usually use under my eye, but hey, we're going in today. Since I have excess, what I'll usually do with that is I'll put it on my cheeks. I have rosacea, and we want to moisten that up. This moisturizes the face, but it also gives you that glow. Do you see that glow? Do you see that glow? You might look a little greasy, but that's because we haven't gone through the full spiel. I'll usually put it on my forehead. I'm having a breakout on my forehead right now, so I'm trying not to put a lot of products on my forehead. I'll just rub the rest into my hands, keep them moisturized. So, bitch, what are you giggling at? Okay, so now that that is done, I usually just part these little C's like this, okay? Then I will go in with this beauty blender. It's not a real beauty blender. Beauty blender, you can fuck off. Don't come for me. This is Wet n Wild. We got this nice and damp. I like to take 2 concealers. I go in with this concealer. This is the Liquid Camouflage by Essence. It's a little yellow for me, but that's great. Helps cancel out any discoloration under the eye. So I take that. And I'm literally using my phone screen to do this, so who knows how it's gonna turn out because I can't really see, but we're just gonna buff until our face disappears. So I'll do that first.
I'm a motherfucking train wreck.
I'm going to sacrifice my skin for this video. So I take a little bit of the concealer. I don't wear a foundation, I just wear a concealer. I take a little bit of this concealer or a lot, depending on the day. Hold that hair out of the way. And I kind of go up like this and drag it over like so, like a little weird spider. And then we're gonna go in, and this has a flat side, but I don't like that side. I'm gonna buff it in. You Blondes need to be careful because a lot of y'all go blonde and don't realize when you blend in your foundation that it's in your hairline, and that's not cute, funky, fresh, nor cool, so don't do that. Make sure that you clean up your hairline with a makeup wipe, otherwise it literally looks like you took a spray can of foundation to your face. So just make sure that you are cleaning up the edges of your hairline, but really try to get it up in the hairline, and I blend it down the sides like so. Hello. Then what I'm gonna do next is going with my Juvia's Place concealer in shade 19. I like it a little bit lighter because I go in on the inner corner to really brighten the eye. I like to focus the light towards the center of the face. Dark colors draw deeper, light colors pull outwards and help you wake up. So I kind of take it like so, and I bring it down the sides of my nose. The reason I do that is when I blend it out, it helps my nose look a little smaller, and it's nice. So it's this little trick I've noticed, and I'll kind of show you how I blend it out. But this is how I do it. I try to focus it on the inner corner. So I'm gonna close my eye and get it really around the eyelid and inner corner area because we wanna brighten the inner corner the most. Then I just take it and evenly blend it out. Then I take that side right here, blend it up into here. Then I carry it across the bridge of my nose, leaving the tip of my nose because I like that red little frostbitten look. So I'll do it like that. Make sure you're really blending or you're going to crease, especially when you're layering concealers. Carry it under my nose for any redness, then over the bridge. Notice how I leave the tip of my nose a little bit pink. Then I'm gonna take this side and do the same step, across the eyelid, underneath the eye. Really buffing it out and making sure that it's all nice and blended and blending it seamlessly into your skin. And then going back over the bridge of the nose, kind of down to the sides of the nose. Excuse me, I've got a runny nose. And you're really gonna focus that like so. So there's that. Then sis, I take a little bit more of that Juvia's Place concealer, like so. And I'm gonna place that on the center of my forehead because I want to bring out the center and make the rest look smaller. Don't we all want a 3 head? I'm gonna take it like that. And then we're gonna blend again, like so. Anyways, there's that. So now we're gonna go in with a bronzer. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer, literally my fucking shit hitting pan already. And I use this Dollar Tree angled blush brush or whatever you want to call it. And I swirl it around. Then I go starting from here and I swirl it in. I don't like it super defined. I just like to warm up my face. So I'll go in on my cheek and around the sides of my temples like so. And then I just pat down the sides of my nose. Pat down the sides of my nose like so. Then just under my jawline, making sure it's really blended into the neck to really define that jawline like so. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush, smaller type of like blush brush, and I take a little bit of the bronzer and I really just kind of cut the crease of my eyelid and blend it out really seamlessly so that it just makes my eyes look deeper, and I carry it into the socket. That helps elongate the nose this way. So into the socket. This is just a natural everyday look. It's not, ooh, eyeshadow. It's just, hey, I woke up. Take a little bit more bronzer in on this eye and really buff it in like so. And then what I'll do is I'll take this again and down the sides of my nose because this is a little sharper, it can really define. And then I take a little line and I really just take it right there to really cut the jawline. And if you don't have a runny nose, you go under the nose to help like shrink up your nose, and then under the lip really is going to help pull the lips and make them look bigger. Like so. Then we're going to close her up. Now I'm going to go in with this Essentials palette. This is by Violet Voss. I got it in a BoxyCharm. I really only use 2 shades in here. So I go in with this pale pink called Dusty Rose right here. Looks brown on the monitor, but I'll pat a little bit onto the brush. And then I coat my own whole entire eyelid. I coat my eyelid with this. It just brings some color to the eyes without making it look super like you put eyeshadow on. And I really just get in there like so. And I get it into the socket up here to really define my nose like so. Then I'm gonna take that same Dusty Rose eyeshadow And I'm gonna put it on the sides of my cheeks like so. I already have rosacea, so I'm already super pink. So I'll just carry it onto my cheeks to give me that blushed look. I'm really buffing it in. Another trick, some girls, I don't know if everyone does this, they'll smile and put on their blush, but when you're doing that, your blush is gonna drop when you let it off. See how it's up here? Down here. So don't do that face, just really just put it right here where you want it more defined. I go in with this smaller packing brush right here. It's just a small fine detail brush. And I take a little bit of this pale dusty rose yet again, and I just get it on the tips of that, and I just go in on my under eye, like so, blending it out into the crease. This just brings some color to your face, some liveliness, so it's not looking super snatched, just a little natural fish. Putting it down here as well on this eye, and really blending it up into the crease so that it's seamless with that eye. There we go, and now you kind of have just a little I will go back in with this brush, same one I used for my blush, and I dust it onto the dusty rose a little bit. then I carry it onto the tip of my nose to really just kind of give you that little like frozen. Sorry, some rude motherfucker decided to call me. But I'll take that dusty rose blush and kind of go over here, and then I carry it over this bridge of my nose into the side like this. And this really gives the illusion that you're kind of sun-kissed, you've got some sun on your skin, and then you take a little bit up into the temples up here. Just very natural, but the smallest details really pull out the best features of your face. And that basically takes care of the face. What I do after this point is sometimes I'll put on mascara. I don't know about you guys, but I really just do not like mascara because I hate taking it off. It's literally my worst nightmare. So I misplaced my brow pencil, so we're gonna go in with a shade that's a little bit darker from when I had darker hair. But this is the Ash Brown ColourPop Brow Boss. These are $5 and they're pretty great. Just not my favorite color right now for my brows. But what I will do is I'll go ahead and comb the brow hairs downwards like so. I already have a brow tutorial up, but I'll just kind of go in depth a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take that line and really just follow it all the way across, just to really shape out the brow. And this is proving to be a lot harder on camera than it looks, but I go ahead and I follow the line up top, follow the line down, and I'll blend the hairs in like so. I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera because I don't want to fuck up my brows, and then I'll show you the finished look. Okay, so I went ahead and finished my brows off camera, but really what you want to do is just follow the line through the top of the brow, carry it through the bottom, because you want to outline it before you actually fill it in. Then you follow those brow hairs and you go downwards like so. After I've finished filling them out, I go in with a spoolie and really buff them out. And then what I like to do, which I'm kind of all out, but I'll take a brow gel. And this really just helps blend the color and the brow together, kind of softens it up a little so they're not as harsh, makes them a little more natural looking. And I take that and I really want to brush the hairs up because I want to give the effect that there's more hair than there actually is, which is not the case for my downstairs, but that's what you want to do. Really just blend in the hairs. And honestly, doing this on a fucking phone screen is pretty nifty because you don't pick out the little shit, but you really just blend it out, brushing the hairs upwards and out of the way. And really, as you get towards the tail, just following down the arch. And that is the brows. So at this point, I'm typically done. I'll do my hair. If I'm feeling spicy, I'll throw on a little bit of a highlighter, but that is just the finished look like so. If you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. Obviously, this is not the best makeup tutorial ever. If you guys do want a recommendation for a mascara, I would definitely recommend the Essence, any of their mascaras, honestly, but the False Lashes mascara.
Are we in South America or North America?
Bitch, we in North America.
Oh.
You're a dumb bitch. But then you're gonna take this if you're wanting more natural look. I take the actual spoolie and I wipe it off on a paper towel. Then I take it and really go through the lashes, and then I go through with my brow spoolie to pull out any clumps, just to darken the lashes, make them a little longer without drawing too much attention to them. If I'm feeling spicy, like I said, I'll throw in a little highlighter. Typically what I do is I'll go in with this cream color like so, and I'll just tap it on my finger and just kind of Tap it like that and really just blend it in with my finger, giving a natural glow to the face. Tap it like that, blend it in with my finger. I'll do that on my brow bone as well. Really making sure it's blended so you're not actually seeing any particular pigment, like so. And I'll actually take a little bit, usually on my inner corner, like so, just to really brighten up that inner corner and really blend it in. And that just kind of helps brighten up the inner corner, brighten up the eye, give you the look as if you're more awake. And I'll carry it onto my cupid's bow and around the edge of my lip. And then kind of just down the bridge of my nose. My nose tends to get more oily, so I don't like to put a lot of highlighter on my nose. And really to finish the whole look off, I'll go in with a lip gloss. Not only because it's glossy, but it's also hydrating.
All my girls successful, and you just are.
And thanks for watching. See you on the next one.